says there's no battery.
Yeah. It's using the big battery, not the little one. Kind of weigh out my options whether I was going to do blocks or I just build a 2x4 frame, I guess. Two 2x4s per bucket. 2x4, 2x4. Make sure it sets nice and flat. This is something I cut out a while back, just trying to see what my height difference was on the front of this bucket when it drains into this pipe. It's already going the right way anyhow. Foot. Okay. 8 foot, 10 foot. Gotta break out the premium reciprocating saw, Jizzy Boy. They are available in Milwaukee and Makita, I believe, also. Some knockoff saw. gotta make access for the pumps.
So water is just gonna stay in the white things?
That's the drain. It's once it fills up, it keeps on dumping into the reservoir, the barrel. These black tubes or have wires coming off like our evergreen trees. There'll be a sprinkler head right here.
So you put a plant in there?
Constantly being run with
Is this thing on?
yeah. So this goes on. There is a little basket that holds the plant.
Do we have those?
Everything's here. This is everything I've had forever, but never had time to do. So yeah, sits
Noted.
in here. The sprinkler comes right here and sprinkles around the plant with the beads in that little bucket, and that constantly dumps back into here with the nutrients. And these black hoses will keep pumping water back in as it dumps back in. This will be our starter and lettuce. And I'm not sure what we're growing yet, so I gotta figure that part out.
Like you're talking to me like you're talking to them.
The true story?
Why is there so less over there?
Well,
Did you run out of
bigger
buckets?
stuff. No, I have one left actually, and these buckets might all not be used. Because I mean, if we do a cherry or a tomato plant, a cherry plant,
Everything's gonna grow out.
Yeah, so I might have to probably skip some of these anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I plan on doing some melons at least zucchini, squash. So I might have to tie those up on a rail. I'm not sure if I'll probably have to do the rail. I'm not sure which way it's going. Or even put them down below with little baskets. A lot of people will hang their melons in like a little sling.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have slings for the melons. Or the bigger
Do you need my
package.
bras?
You have some extras? Do they hold muskmelon and watermelon?
Not a watermelon.
I'll have to outsource. I got a Sterlite tote. It is a PP5 plastic 34 gallon. The other pump's Jail. It's 55 watt, 5,500 liters an hour. Max head 3.5 meters. Alright, these are my seed cubes for my pipes to get them started. They are Oasis root cubes. I don't know what size or anything they are. I guess 1.5 inch. Well, they're definitely too big for my little NFT system. So I'll start with other ones I plan on keeping in there. Smaller things. All my bigger ones will go in the buckets. But I am going to start all my seeds in these tubes first. One. These will go deep enough to soak up the water. Spinach, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lettuce. Basil, put these away. Okay. 2 bell peppers. Got tomato, and butterhead lettuce on the last 4. It's all written down. So once I get some sprouts, I can move my big items to my buckets. And next step will be putting more than water in this solution down here. Right now it's just plain water. So I got nutrients to mix up, and I'll do that shortly. Cut a channel out of a 1.5 inch PVC so I could catch all the drips from my drip emitters. Here's a little more of a close-up view. I ended up having to redo the way instead of making my slot all the way through, I had to stop the slot. So the elbows, the 9-degree elbow fittings would hold it better. They wouldn't stay put or they would leak. So it just catches any moisture that might come out of the valves, because they're not super sealed. You just punch them in. And then it's just siliconed at the bottom there to drain into the main reservoir. Right in the same hole as the main drain. Got my little clay pebble media. Alright, so now I need to add my nutrients to the water. I'll be using this Master Blend 4-1838 tomato and vegetable formula, which needs mixed with some calcium nitrate and some Epsom salt. There is a website that does help you. It's called Phil Prime and Bench. philprimeandventures.com. And once you click on that, you can put in your the length and the width and the depth if you don't know what the size of your container is. But I'm using a 55-gallon drum. I'm using at least 25 gallons worth. Click on tomatoes or lettuce. I can probably start with lettuce, not so strong. It's only down a little bit. It's only 10 grams difference. So I need 50 grams Master Blend, nitrate, and then 25 grams Epsom salt. Bring out your scale. Don't know if your scale works. Usually a nickel weighs 5 grams. I'm getting 6. good enough. So I need to put that on there, zero it out. And 20. Okay, more than I thought, I guess. There's my 60. Time for the nitrate. Zero that out again. Now 30. Oh, 60. Okay. And the Epsom salt. 25, I think. Alright. And now in my other little container. Yeah, I think it was like a 27 gallon, so we'll do like 10 gallon. 24, 24, 12. Alright, let's go take this in here and dump that in. There's what I've dumped in so far of the first one, and my second one's going to go in this one. Okay. I got a nice fancy drill attachment here. So we're mixing paint or mud, I'm not sure. And this was just some lettuce that we ate and grew the bottom on it. And the bottom grew up pretty good. And these are strawberry plants that I had up by the house. Right before the freeze, I pulled them in here, and I think I turned the water off and forgot to water them for a few days, so they're just now bouncing back. So just to try and keep the roots from going into the tube that drains, I'm going to throw some mesh laundry bags in there, which I cut the zipper off of this one so there's less plastic in the water. So I'm going to put that down on the bottom. And yeah, I should have been blocking light to the ones I wasn't using. They got a little bit of algae grow here. Let's see, am I doubling that up? Yeah, probably, maybe more. So once I put that in there, I'm trying to make sure I get the most blockage I can so the roots don't plug up my draining. Alright. Some more clay pebbles here. See what I can do to transfer my little plant. Alright, here's the cucumber. Okay, there actually is two here. I'm just going to get rid of the other one. So here's a tomato. Put it down in there. Just gotta get some more seeds and try again on the rest, and hopefully these don't just die on me. This is a lemon tree we've had for about 4 or 5 years, and this is the best it's ever looked. Even when it's been outside, it never looked this good. So that's a good sign. I guess I was going to stir this up. I am still on my first nutrient add. I haven't added any more yet. Alright, a lot of our seeds must be bad. I don't know. They barely took off or didn't take off at all. Some of the lettuce kind of worked. This has been cut down a couple times, but As you can see, the roots definitely were surviving, alive and well. We're going to start with some lettuce. Cutting these blocks down to fit in here. Popping my little hole from my seed. Cucumber, and then squash, squash, squash. Yeah, I guess that was here. Alright, see how this round does. This is the tomato from the first round though, it's kind of thick. But this is also a pepper from the first round, which looks terrible. And the strawberries haven't really done much either. Kind of had some flow issues with the water. I think I needed to crank it up just so the flow works better. Flush the system out.